Hey everybody, this is Lord Magicus, and we're playing our second round of Merfolk in Modern. Yes. Oh. So, we're up against M. Hayashi, and M. Hayashi plays a lot of really interesting builds of Merfolk and sometimes prowess. He's playing Luris now, so who the hell knows what's going on? Yeah, if you don't know, M. Hayashi is one of the most awesome Merfolk players that's out there, and he's been a former trophy leader. Dude really knows his shit. All right. I think I'm gonna keep this just because I can play the Silvergills, and if I draw one land, a Reejerey's online. It's not an ideal hand for me, but we'll see. Maybe he's on Shadow. Maybe he's on some variant of Merfolk. So Jerry's still okay. What the fuck is he playing now? Clearly, it's some nonsense, but it works. He the decks that he plays are all really interesting. A lot of oh god, no, it's Hammer Time. Wait, is Infect? Okay. That's not good for us at all. Alright, I will show another Silvergill. Well, that Dockhand's going to be important because we probably want to keep this Nexus from attacking us. Alright, oh, we're going to have to block and try it. Well, yeah, we're probably going to have to block this thing because I'm assuming he's playing some version of Infect here. Plague Mare is one you don't usually see a lot, so... Question is this going to be in time? We could be dying to this, next turn. You could just animate this now and attack for 4 with it. Yeah, we don't really have a whole lot to do, yeah, I'm sorry, attack... He can attack with both of these things. We probably have to block this. Okay, no, I'm definitely blocking it. I mean, if he wastes a pump spell to save it, that's fine. No. Okay, that's good. I'm totally okay with that. He just has another one. So, I think we need to play the Dockhand. Oh, God. Alright, well, actually, now we have another problem. He has 3 cards in hand. We need to have more mana, because even if we play Dockhand, now that he has another Infect threat, so locking this down is not enough, so I'm going to have to gamble with Silvergill here. Draw an island, please. If we don't draw an island, we probably die. Oh, that's bad. That's so bad. We are fucked. This ink moth is gonna kill us. This is not a match for you. Sorry, our goddess is not gonna help us here. Yeah, he knows. Yikes. Yeah, okay, so this is going to be a huge problem now. Yep, we're taking 5, and if he has one more pump spell, we're basically dead. No, actually, we are just dead now. So we need an island so we can Trickster this thing next turn, and then... If we have to draw an island, or we are just dead. Alright, we are dead. So that's going to attack us for a 3 Infect in the air. Okay, well, we want Chalice here. Ratchet Bomb might actually be okay, because they play a lot of 1-drops. I don't think this is a Svyelun match. I think I am going to take this Ratchet Bomb, though. And take out maybe one Glasspool Mimic. Counterspell is okay, but it's a little clunky to hold the mana. We have Tide Shaper if we can land it on the Ink Moth. Otherwise, I think we're just gonna have to hope this is enough. Yeah, because like the rest of these are like not terribly great. Yeah, but I think like we're on the play now, so if we can get Chalice out early enough, this will be very, very good. We do have the Cavern, so it's not. We have 3 Caverns in our deck, so it's not that bad. Like this turns off most of their stuff, so you know it's okay like to have this in one. Like sometimes the vials can be a little bit clunky with Chalice, but at least stuff like Tide Shaper, if we get Cavern out, we can still cast it and it'll be okay. Generally, if Chalice is out and like you can't cast 1-drops, you're probably winning anyway. So, but you know, we just kind of got mana screwed a little bit, and the clunk didn't help us. Maybe if we could have found Dismembered, like that could have been a game changer. But it is what it is. Like in response to like Mutavault Crozer, we had Dismember. That could have actually worked, but yeah, we just drew a little bit too much clunk there. The thing is, if we were up against a deck like Jund or something, well, I guess, yeah, well, we weren't going to be up against Jund because it's Hayashi. He doesn't usually play that deck, I think, but maybe against like some of the other decks, like might have been a little bit better. If also like again we drew like 1 more land, it could have helped, but all right, we'll be on the play. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think this is not bad. Well, actually, no. It's a little bit of a gamble here because we only have Silvergill and Tide Shaper. We can't cast either of the lords. This might actually be a mulligan hand. I think I'm gonna mulligan it because I have better cards. Oh fuck, no, that's so much worse. That is so much worse. We had like a very, very barely functional 7, and now we have like an unplayable 6. That's part of the gamble. Yeah, well, we have to mulligan this now. Alright, this is better, I guess. We'll keep this. Put Force and guess maybe Ratchet Bomb go on the bottom here. Yeah. We can play like turn 1 Infect creature. We can just dismember it and then hopefully draw a land to play Chalice. We might turn this around. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. We can live with that. Come on, land. No. Alright, well, Aether Vial is not terrible. Like, gives us time. We still have Dismember. So if he just, like, plays an Infect creature now, it's not the end of the world. So we can either go Chalice or this. Alright. Okay, well, that's fine. So what will happen here is if I draw a land, I will slam Chalice. Alright. Actually, hold on. It has another mana ability because he gave us green mana off of that. Yeah, he's completely right. If it is do or die with that 3rd land. Cathedral of War. Exalted, yep. So, we're probably going to have to dismember this thing, but it'll be okay. Okay, well, we're taking 4 Infect. It's not great. Does he have another one? Oof. Oh, he's probably going to get Luris here. Yep. Alright. So, probably what I want to do is start playing fishes. I can play the Lord here, and I can just Trickster this thing down. So, I guess... the only thing that would suck is if he has, like, if he has a spell in hand. Could be a problem if he gives it, like, hexproof or something. Alright. Well, we're just going to have to hope that doesn't happen. So I'm not really in a position to screw around. We probably can't because we still have the Chalice in one, so... okay. So that's all I can hope for. The problem is, though, after we dismember this, Lurrus is going to bring it back. We got to do this right now. Tap this bad boy down before it gets protection from blue. No, you can just play Lurrus, though. It's not great for us. Okay, well, if he's cracking that, that's probably not bad. So I guess if we draw another Dismember, like, I'm willing to pay the life to kill off this Mirror and this Lurrus. Okay. What am I doing here? I mean, I'm keeping this thing on 2 for sure. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay. Alright, we need to not die, though. How do we not die here? It probably can't hit us for like a bajillion here, so I think I want to play Ratchet Bomb and then tick it up. Yeah, this is a good question. Like, how do we defeat this? I don't want to play the Ratchet Bomb on 2, though. It's going to kill off all my creatures if I do. So I guess the long-term plan is if we can maybe get it to 3? 1 will take out my Aether Vial, and I don't know if I can afford to do that at the moment. Alright. Yeah, so the question is, what do we do? We have to get rid of Lurrus, and we have to stop this mirror from killing us. I've already taken 4 Infect, and it's going to hit us for another 4. Maybe we just let it hit us for 4. It's not the end. It's not the worst decision. Alright. Let's see if they block with Lurrus. Make my life easy. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna hold up Dismember. If I can take a hit from this thing, it might not be too bad. The only problem is if he plays like Inkmoth Nexus and then yeah, if I want to probably try to take a hit from this and then Dismember at end of turn so he can't recast until next turn, so it's 2 turns before it reattacks. And then if he does anything, then in response I'll just Dismember it. But otherwise I'm just going to take it here, I think. We're just gambling that he doesn't play like Inkmoth Nexus, because that's like one I can't really get around. He could have Become Immense, like that's also an option. Okay, that would do it. So I do have to, I think, Dismember this thing right now. Yeah. Alright. So we stay alive for at least another turn. So he can... so he does have the Ink Moth, so there, that was... He went for the win there, alright. Alright, now we are in trouble. Because I don't have a way to kill off all this nonsense. Okay, so... Let's if I draw Silvergill in my sideboard here. Yeah, I took out... So I could draw Reejerey or Glasspool Mimic. So that actually is a good reason to tick this up. Alright. So as it stands right now, they're going to attack with probably just Ink Moth Nexus. This one of these can attack for 8. So I probably need to crack the Grove right now. Hold on. It's not terribly helpful. So here, I think I have to attack with everything. I attack with everything because this is going to kill me in 2 turns, and I have to race this somehow. Otherwise, they can just like he's not gonna attack with just 1. So, and if he has like another Spatial Contortion, I'm dead to that anyway. Interesting. So yeah, I'm just hoping that Ink Moth doesn't kill me. But I have no answer to it if it does. It has to deal 6, and right now it's dealing 4. So like another Contortion will get there. Yeah, taking Vial up to 3 means that if we had Glasspool Mimic, then at instant speed we could copy the Trickster and do something. Okay. Sure. So here, I guess if we live through this... No, well, even if we live through this turn, Tideshaper's not going to do it. What would? I don't know if there is anything that's going to get there. We need, like, another Trickster. Yep. That's going to kill us. If he has it, he has it. Looks like he does. Alright. Good games. I'm dead. Here, you want to see? I have Force of Negation and Ratchet Bomb. There was not too much we could do about it. This was a really cool build of this, but yeah, no, the Spatial Contortion was pretty cool tech, and I like this Cathedral of War. Seems like it. Yeah, they worked really well around Chalice. Like, I was hoping this was going to stop him a lot harder than it did, but he was able to still play a bunch of stuff around it, so despite the fact that he's also playing Lurrus, which means most of the stuff costs 1 or 2 in the deck, like, he had just enough 2-drops to push through Chalice, so I don't know. It happens, like, Infect is usually pretty close. It depends. Sometimes Chalice will win you the game versus it, but there's always going to be those times when they can just like curve around Chalice, or sometimes they have like Force of Negate or Force of Vigor, and they can just blow it up like that. So it's rough, but I do not mind losing against M. Hayashi. Like, I know he puts a lot of work into his deck building, and clearly it shows. Like this is definitely a really cool version of this deck, and the Lurrus was also really powerful in it. Like, only having 1 Dismember put us in a really tough spot whether to kill this thing or Lurrus. So we did our best, but it was not quite good enough. So, good games. Everybody, please give this a thumbs up. And I will see you again tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.